The University of
Coaching staff
Kentucky.
you want to start. Whichever role you decide on, you'll receive new coaching opportunities throughout the season via the coaching carousel, and it's all based on how well your team performs. Now for the fun part. Here, you'll create a coach of your own or select an existing one. If your plan is to create a custom coach, you can fully customize your coach's appearance, backstory, and now it's time to
that's what
choose
we're
your
gonna do.
coach's archetype. Your starting choices are motivator, recruiter, and tactician. What's
Going
most
recruiter.
important to you? Maximizing player development, acquiring new talent,
We trying to
or
get
putting
in
your
that
team
portal,
in the
man.
best position to win.
You can wear shorts. Just give me some jogging pants, bro. Don't think you can change the shoes, so that's cool.
Congratulations. It's time to sign your first coaching contract. Now pay attention to the expectations of the role. Failing to meet the university's expectations will land you on the hot seat and potentially looking for a new job when the coaching carousel rolls around.
Bro, this team has never had a consistent run at being good. Like 10-3, dropped to 8-5, dropped to 5-6. Back to 10-3, 7-6, 7-6, 4-8. Like, jeez, boy, y'all boys. We about to turn this program around. Y'all not gonna be just a basketball school. Let's go take a look at this squad, see where we need to improve at. I don't even know who Kentucky got, so they're 82 overall, 84 offense, and 81 defense. So they got two senior quarterbacks. 93 throw pride, 92 throw pride. That's pretty solid. But they're slow. We got everybody on the team is slow. How he a dude throw quarterback, but he's slow. Yeah, they don't have bad throw power, but you know they're old and slow at quarterback. They're slow at running back, but we got some solid running backs. Dante DeWill, I think he played for Wisconsin last year. Two juniors, and then we got a redshirt sophomore backing them up. Wide receivers. Kendrick Law transferred from Alabama to Kentucky. I don't know why you would do less playing time. That's the only thing I could say. But they lost Baron Brown and then replaced Baron Brown with Kendrick Law. So, I mean, win-win situation. Troy Stellato. I don't remember where he transferred from, but I know he was not there last year. They got a solid wide receiver core. Tight ends, we don't have really fast tight ends, but I like this dude. He's 6'6". Got another 6'6". Left tackle's pretty good, but he's a senior. We got another senior, Joshua Braun, Noah Harding. Back in, he's a junior, so we definitely gonna have to prioritize O-line. Senior, another senior, 79 overall. A junior, 78 overall. Another senior, so basically our whole starting O-line is graduating next year, well, after the season. But we got a junior left edge and then a freshman backing him up. It's like I want to prioritize the young guys playing, but we could possibly not win now, but we can compete this year. I feel like we can compete. I can compete with this team. Two seniors at D tackle. Our Sam linebacker is a D tackle, and we got a sophomore backing him up. Same overall. So, like, in this situation, I would definitely prioritize playing this sophomore over the senior just because they're the same overall like rating. And then we got a fast Mike. He may be somebody that we use here. Alex Offrey. Ooh, I like this. Antoine Smith. We got the same name. I like that. He's a sophomore. Not that high overall. But, like, we got to get him to play. He has to play. So they have Jonquez Hardaway. He's a senior. We got another senior. But, like, at this point, you might not be playing. You might be playing. You might be safety. I don't know. Because we got two sophomores under you around the same overall. So I would prioritize them playing. Especially this guy. Terrion Nichols. He is 5'11", 195 pounds, 96 speed. And then we got two juniors and another junior and a freshman. So we gotta get some DBs for sure. Definitely gotta get some DBs. I thought they had a fast safety, but it don't look like they do. So yeah, a pretty old team and a pretty slow team is what I'm seeing. This is where we can see where we're gonna lose players at. So how to improve. Bud Elliott's blue chip ratio. Blue chip ratio is the ratio of 4 and 5 stars. 5-star player, total number of players on the roster. So we just need to assign 4 and 5 stars. Program traditions. National championship. Nobody's at risk of transferring for this. Nobody's at risk of transferring for this either. Pro potential. Only one person for that. They can change this year though, so I'll keep that in mind. Championship. Now this is where a lot of people like want to leave. Is championship contender. So we're gonna have to get some 4 and 5 stars on this squad. That's what I'm seeing. Playing time. We're gonna get y'all some playing time. Don't worry, everybody's gonna play here. So I would say we need every position if I'm being honest. You can sort, right? Yeah, like this. Minimal 3-star. And then interest in your school. Let's do like top 5. So we got a wide receiver that has a second on the board. We got two wide receivers, 4-star wide receivers that have a second on their board. Quarterback and a deep tackle. I don't want no small quarterback, so I'm not even gonna go for him. Nothing against him. Okay, so let's get these dudes added to our board. Let's scout before we even think about giving visits. 92 throw power, 86 speed, already better than what we got. Literally. I usually scout skill positions. Chad Johnson. 82 speed, 84 throw power. Ugh. He's a 4-star though. Possibly we could work on that throw power. Athlete, backfield threat. This is a running back. 85 speed. This a running back? It looked like it. I don't know about them slow running backs. Go check out our schedule for today. I mean, for the year, we got Toledo, week 1. Ole Miss, Eastern Michigan. And then we got a bye week, week 4. We go play South Carolina, Georgia, another bye week. Then we got Texas, Tennessee, Auburn. Florida, and then we're gonna add, instead of the FCS school, I want to do like, should we do I don't want to play FCS school. Could we get WKU? Are just the only schools that are available to play this week? We'll take an FCS school. That's cool. If we're gonna do an FCS, I want to do the Titans. All right, that's cool. I wish I would have did this before I let's do DBs. Okay. So a lot of who got us first in this stuff right now? Interest. So what I usually do is, if we got a limit on like the recruits and stuff, we're gonna go 50 on the 5 stars. Well, we got 3 5 stars. 50 on the 5 stars. Let's do, if you got high interest in us, and you're a 4-star, let's do 52. So if we top 3 on your shit, and you're a 4-star or a 5-star, we're gonna put you down for 50. Start doing 25s though. There's so many tackles, bro. We do not need all these tackles. All fails, we'll go to the portal for the tackles. I didn't know we added all them tackles. So we beat Toledo. That's good. We got Ole Miss coming up this week. I like how they showing that. So we can schedule visits now, and I guess if they're in your pipeline, it costs less to set a visit. Visits was like 40, regardless of who it was. Now, depending on who it is, you can get the visits down to 10. I like that. And we already know his top 3 deal breakers. So let's go. Ready for visits. So his 3 is proximity to home, playing time, and brand exposure. A+, A, and B. And then let's get him in week 4 bye week. Week 4 bye week. Proximity to home. Get him on a family visit. Let's go ahead and focus on Ole Miss. I think I seen that they had ranked number 16 in the nation. 16 in the nation. They got a good ass squad. Nice quarterback. Slow running backs. So they right there with us. Not overly fast wide receivers, but they're faster than us. Our cornerbacks. They're faster than our cornerbacks. They got a dog at tight end, Luke Hayes. O-line, decent. Better than ours. Deshaun Womack, he's a dog. I would think he would be a little bit higher overall, like 86, 87. They got Prince Will, not Prince Lee. Prince Will. So, that's the thing. Okay, they got a squad. They got Perkins, cornerbacks. Ooh, okay, we're gonna have ourselves a dogfight.
Toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to Commonwealth Stadium in Lexington, Kentucky, home of the Wildcats. As we'll see the number 16 team in the country, the Ole Miss Rebels, taking on a fellow SEC opponent, the Kentucky Wildcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. They have work
I like how
in
they
front
showed
of
the
them on
forecast
3rd
right
and
there.
short from the 42.
Double team that star right there.
They'll stick to the ground looking for the mark.
First down.
He gets the job done.
Defensive end who does a
Making a
great
statement,
job
we're
winning
going
his
for it.
one-on-one and forcing the negative play.
Can't make
pitched
the
it.
connection, and the defense gets a 4th down
We
stop.
pitched it.
Dumps a home
gotta get
game
that.
to a bad Kentucky team. For the first time, he's loose.
Oh, we gotta make that
And an
tackle.
explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line. You know, you think back on the Jackson Dart era at Ole Miss, the best 3-year run in more than 50 years. Now Austin Simmons steps in, full of potential, Jesse, to lead the Rebels to further glory.
Quarterbacks have played so well under Lane Kiffin in recent years. You can even go ahead of Jackson Dart back to Matt Corral and what he was doing in that offense. So now the lefty takes over. This dude's got a lot of talent. He can make every single throw on the field. Lane Kiffin's playbook is completely at this guy's disposal, and because of that, you know there are going to be a lot of big plays for the Rebels.
He goes out of bounds across the 25, mark it at the 24.
Y'all not about to keep hurrying us up.
His head is spinning.
Both of these teams had this game circled all offseason, David. They know.
And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
Them boys move down the field.
And the offense punches it in again, and we call that RPO and read it. Nah, the defense got in there so fast, they didn't give him an option. Got the nice tackle. That was the strength of their team that allowed them to thrive, to win more games, to be more dominant. Palmer reloading a lot.
Oh, yeah.
Defense covering.
Quit spamming, hurry up.
Down at 2nd and 9. Quarterback making adjustments. Second down, they'll go to the air. Grabbed over the middle.
Make a catch, boy.
There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up.
Kentucky transfer.
We've come to the end of the period, and Ole Miss is on top. Far.
They spamming. Got
Now
it.
to see
Hurry
if
up.
these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. So first down here as they go back to work. Wants to throw on first down. It's complete to the left. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long.
Not for long.
Balls it in.
Not for long.
It's a seam wide open. Chunk play and they'll move the chains. This Kentucky offense really moving the ball quickly. Here comes the heat. On target. Back on this 2nd and short.
Let's do it. You gotta give me a better block right now.
Physical at the point of attack. He beat his man trying to block him, and he tackled that receiver on the screen.
Do that first.
Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down at the 27.
Nice job in the back end, taking away all the throws downfield. He's trying to get to his check down, but that pressure gets to him.
Head tap.
And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Kentucky.
Head tap.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge.
Kendrick Law.
Anticipation, the time.
Threatening from inside the 10. A first down run on the doorstep. He's going for the goal line.
Oh, he ran out of bounds. He ran out of bounds.
Try to barge their way in.
Oh, he stuffed that.
He had all kinds of offensive coordinators have to make a stand. Trying to run it in.
Nah. Can we get a speed out?
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Looking to throw on 3rd. The quick out. Wants to go up top on first down. Trying to set up the screen.
Come on, boy.
He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. The defense uses their 2nd timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. Wants to throw again. Lets it go to the end zone.
Yeah!
Touchdown, Kentucky! Fired in from the red zone for the score. Only need a few inches, and this is why you have a prominent jawline and an urgent resolve. They'll go for it. On 4th down, going to the air. Makes the grab. He's got.
I think you see the aggressiveness by these offenses now, willing to go for it.
He lofts one down the sideline. And the DB forcing the incomplete pass with the deflection.
That wasn't out of bounds.
With touchdowns, and here on their 3rd possession, he still wants to take shots. That one obviously falls incomplete, but if you're him,
Backfield, get him the football, letting them get some positive yards.
Come on, boy. Come on, boy. Come on, boy.
He gets across the 20.
Find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up.
And here on 2nd down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to
We'll
get
take a 3-point lead.
And this one is perfect. And now they take the lead. Might be calling a hot route. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it.
Oh, yeah.
It's complete on the right side. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And this will be incomplete. From the gun, the give, looking for room. And this
blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Fires to the tight end. And boy, is he close to that first down.
We're going for it.
Just a couple of inches short. They just
upset
need
alert.
A few more inches here on 4th down, and they'll try to get it with the offense. The option look. And now on the pitch, the ball's loose.
All 11 guys defensively are ready for it. The quarterback tries to keep it himself, but there is nowhere for him to go. And they
got his man.
Damn.
Has plenty for the first down, and they 24 as this defense tries to force him into a field goal try. To throw, it's Simmons. Throws toward the end zone.
Good knockout.
Dropped it. That down would make it easier. He wants to change this route. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And the incomplete pass will down.
Is incomplete. Offense facing 4th down.
No signs of any kind of kicker as they'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Takes a hit as he releases it, just spiked him. From the gun, wants to pass. Wide open. Are on the move. From the shot.
Good wrap up tackle, boy.
Back to pass. Here's the pressure.
Get in there.
And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks.
Nope. Get in there.
Can't find anyone open and ball, and now they face 3rd down. Quarterback may change this route. Motion from the wideout. Back to pass, it's Allen. Fires left. It's caught.
Let's go.
Not with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Throwing right.
Oh my God, we're gonna beat Ole Miss. We're gonna beat Ole Miss.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game.
Upset
in
alert.
One single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive.
Upset alert.
Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone.
The Kentucky Wildcats.
They get the timeout and the clock reads 3 seconds.
With 3 seconds to go.
And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. And this to
have just upset.
We get close to closing time.
Number 16 in the nation.
And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead. It's really the most common type of upset.
283, 61.9.
Something good to happen early to get the belief and to get this crowd involved. And when the crowd gets involved, Jesse,
it's a great win, my boy.
Changes the game, and I think it had a lot to do with the outcome today.
I agree. I'll tell you, regardless whether this team is ready.
Do it from here for David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation.
We got to get over
EA
that
Sports
30 range,
football.
though. 18 carries, 51 yards. Evan carries, 24 yards. 6 for 60, 6 for 71, 6 for 75. We spreading the ball around, that's for sure. A lot of people had TFLs. We had 2 sacks to the team, no interceptions, but we got a dub. Use that for the O-line. And then the running back. I don't think we gonna be able to get to a top 5 recruiting class so quickly, but hey, we on a high right now. We are on the high right now. We starting 2-0. We just beat a ranked team. See who's in that top 5 right now. Let's do cornerback. His top 3% at home, championship, and conference prestige. So we know his. Gotta look for his hard sell. This is it. Conference legend. Let's get you in for a visit early, for real. And then the last 4-star. Brand exposure. I like how they switched it up. It's not the same things. So people gotta actually like look. I might have to sway him because I don't think it's even. Oh, okay, I was about to say, I don't even think it's a thing. What if we sway his playing time? Brain exposure, pro potential. Yeah, let's do this. Sway that. Bring him in for a visit against Florida. Coach prestige. Proximity to home. Alright, so we got everybody that we wanted. And we already got a commit. We got 4-star Terrell Boren. We got our first commit. I like that. Derek Stevens, wheel linebacker. Let's get this boy committed. Add 10 on that. And then bring him in the Tennessee game. Hopefully by then he's ready. Pro potential. The pro potential. Schedule on you in that week. Coach prestige. What do our, I didn't even check what our offensive coordinators are. He's a strategist. Lower deal breaker thresholds. Bigger impact on quarterbacks And then boost complimentary visits for quarterbacks, and then the same thing for wide receivers and tight ends. Scheme Guru. Oh, this is Tactician. Little boost to quarterbacks, little boost to wide receivers. And then our defense coordinator, he's a architect, max games. Secondary gets boost. Linebackers get boost. D-line gets boost. You got some good stuff for motivator too. Linebackers stay hot and they get boost in the off season. DBs increase boosts for DB recruit for current skill hit caps. That's solid. Top 25 right now. Texas #1, Penn State, Georgia, Florida, Notre Dame. Where's Ole Miss? They must have dropped heavily. Louisville's up to 16. Check on Ole Miss because they must have fell off the face of the earth. They lost to us and then Arkansas. So yeah, okay. They're now 1-2. Damn. That's a tough break. But look at our schedule now. 23rd team, 3rd team, the first team, 24th, 19th, 4th. So we're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 road games in a row. I mean, 6 ranked games in a row. Wow. Another recruit, 4-star wide receiver from Ohio, Nick Corral. Sound like a quarterback name, but got Nick Corral. We get another 4-star cornerback, Juan Goldwire out of Ohio. So it's looking like, bro, if they're in your pipeline, you're going to get them very quick. You're going to get them very quick. 24th. Once you get a 5-star, I'm going to start going for them 3 stars to get that number up. Just to lock some dudes in. But let's go ahead and face Georgia.
We'd better buckle up for this one. One team already
And we're on
ranked
the
in the
road.
top 25,
man.
the other sitting just on the cusp and trying to prove a point in this one. Welcome between the hedges to Athens, Georgia and Sanford Stadium, home of the Georgia Bulldogs. As we'll see, the winners of 4 straight, the Kentucky Wildcats, taking on the winners of 4 straight, the Georgia Bulldogs.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And
defensive coordinators trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit.
On this opening drive, it's 3rd and 8. Back to throw, it's Stockton.
Send the blast. Cameron Olds for the sack.
And that is how you silence this raucous crowd. Defensively on the road. First drive of the game, setting the tone, getting a huge sack on 3rd down.
Gunner didn't know what was
Georgia
coming
lining up to be what you want out of your front cover unit. So Kentucky's offense will go to work for the first time today. And last week, you want to talk about a guy using every tool in the bag from the running back position. David, this guy did it.
He was a monster. And I think when you turned on the tape this week, you saw it, man. So many different ways he could hurt you, and he could be a focal point of this offense. The defense, they know well and good of what happened last week. And their first objective this week, Palmer, is to stop that dude.
They know the entire offense. Point of attack, getting as many hats to the football as humanly possible, because you can't shut this guy down. You can only hope to contain him, but what a challenge this defense faces today.
Fakes to grab.
Motivated in the offseason coming into this one, and they knew the challenge ahead of them, but they also know how talented they are. And David, they're putting that on display each and every week here in SEC play.
And let's pump the brakes, because if they're happy with what they've done so far, they're going to have some losses. Like, this is a tough league. The SEC is not easy to navigate. They're going to have to continue to grow and get better. But it's a
good game, 4 yards.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yards
to set up 3rd and long. So that's a missed opportunity on that 2nd down by this defense.
Picked off. Looking for more room. Inside the 30. He's at the touchdown, Georgia. Get a drive going here. Here's a heat.
Just makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
No, pick up a 1st down. On 3rd down, going up top. And the incomplete. His fingers, and they miss an opportunity for a nice play on 1st down. Leaves it with the back. Makes his man miss. Smashes ahead. Defense caught out of possession.
Bro, that's a white boy, bro. White boy ain't running like that.
38. The Bulldogs just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. To the air, it's Stockton. Now the play fake.
You gotta cover
The
that.
middle, it's dealt. Base wants to go up top. Sets up the screen. Got some room, headed to the goal line. To the end zone now with a new set of downs. Wants to go up top. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. Throws to the wideout. Hauls it in. Off play action on 1st down. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Throws into double coverage and it's picked off.
Immediately throw a pick.
Ball down at the 40.
They do need more, but I tell you what, they didn't help him the whole spot around, right? The
I read that like a fucking book.
There he goes.
Defense find ways to affect this quarterback and get pressure on him, because they felt coming into the game, if they could do that, they could have.
Touchdown, Dogs.
We have none.
First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Lofts one high and deep. Catch inside the 25. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets it in. To the air on 1st down. Gets rid of it. Punts it out of the air. He stopped it.
Guys away.
Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone.
Bro,
and he
how does
throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. Going the other way, and he's got room. He's inside the 40.
A pick 6,
at
bro.
the 20. And he's going to take it all.
Yeah, so we're not ready to. We're not ready
lose by double figures.
Not a lot of
play
drama.
those Georgia
Lots to
boys.
fix on offense, on defense,
Nowhere
on
near
special
ready.
teams.
So we bring in our 3rd 4-star wide receiver, Artie Falk. And we get the 4-star will linebacker, Dirk Stevens. The 5-star quarterback, Thaddeus Sledge, is going to be committing to the University of LSU. But I don't know. Maybe we can steal some guys, bro. Maybe I'll end up adding some more dudes to our board. But we're 13th in the nation right now with 5 4-stars. Let's go see about that quarterback, because we need to bring in some type of help. Oh my God, he's terrible. He's bad. He's not a 4-star. I mean, a 5-star whatsoever. A pocket pass would be a good win. I don't know about those pocket passes, bro. Why do I keep backing out of that? We gotta wrap things up with him. Caleb Pratt. We need to wrap it up with him. Let's lock him in. Football influencer. So lock him in. .6'5", 88 throw power, 78 speed. Bro, that's so bad, but I'll take it. See about this 3 stars. Man. I thought I hard sold him. Hard sell that. Bring in 4-star tight end David Lee. That's good. 4-star cornerback out of Florida. Let's see who Texas got. Let's see what Texas is doing over there. We obviously know they good because they're #1. Oh, they not #1 no more? Dropped to #6. Okay. Ryan Wingo. DeAndre Moore. Colin Simmons. Anthony Hill Jr. Bro, he's a dog. Anthony Hill Jr. is one of the best football players in college football right now.
And all of college football is
Rain game.
on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course.
Rain game.
Welcome to Commonwealth Stadium in Lexington, Kentucky, home of the Wildcats. As we'll see, the #6 team in the country, the Texas Longhorns, taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the Kentucky Wildcats. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started.
Came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. From the shotgun, they'll run it.
Oh, yeah.
He is due to try to create some space.
I know. Block that. How about the offensive lineman push some guy backwards and make some holes?
To the air. It's Manning. Got it in the middle. It's Moore. Makes his way out. Breaks on it. The Wildcats offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And they're going to have to contend with a secondary that is one of the best in the nation, Jesse.
And they're a complete secondary, too. When you watch them on film, they're very good defending the pass and coverage, and they can play man and zone. But I like them, David, because they're not afraid to put their face in the fan. Everybody in the back end likes to tackle and likes to be physical. That's what makes them special.
Yeah, and it's just an elite group in the back end. Multiple guys that win their individual matchups, which makes it hard.
To the ground with the back.
Push up.
He's got enough to move from the 44-yard line. The offense snaps it on first down. Power football with the run.
Great in your conference. Get to the conference championship. I'm not putting the cart before the horse, Palmer, but great start.
No doubt. To win the SEC is a long, but the hit forced the incompletion.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Going for it all. Intercepted deep in his own end. Quick step and go. Running through contact.
How many tackles is he gonna break?
And off the play fake on first down to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's Moore. Can't come in half second and short. From the gun, give on the inside.
We'll put it back.
How about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying them.
Of this drive, 3rd down, they're able to run it, pick up the first, they stay on the field, and they're going to try and churn this thing out. And they're coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Get something going. Punt on the opening drive, and now a 3rd and 10 coming up. Looking to throw, it's Manning. Pressure coming. And the quarterback will take a sack back in the 36. They turned it over with an interception on their first drive of the game. We're still looking for our initial points of the game. Wide receiver comes in motion. Receiver on the move, gets the touch pass. Wants to adjust the pattern. 2nd down, he'll throw.
I see press coverage.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side.
I see press coverage.
He's got it along the sideline.
Right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
My old coach
with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Leaves it with the back. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Last time, let's see if they try to hit him up top. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Russell.
Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation.
And go to work with a 1st and goal. It'll be a run on 3rd and short. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First
all season long, but you love the way they're executing at this point, finding ways to keep the chains moving.
Been showing them the run. Now they'll throw it.
Get in there, boy.
Got his man on the right.
Get in there.
Wildcats.
The Wildcats strike first.
The rest himself, and they put points on the board.
Love the thought process by the quarterback.
Yeah.
I'm playing. It was off from the start because of the play he made.
And I don't think it would have mattered who was playing running back. There was absolutely no.
Oh yeah, click on.
It's picked off, and they ruined the drive with a turnover. Didn't really have room to operate on the return, but he hands him the ball at the 32. 2nd and long. Looking to fire.
Is that Stilio?
Next to grab. Still running at the 40. Oh, and the deep. Wants to throw on 1st down. Grabbed in the middle. It's long. Just a few yards to go. Catch in the middle. It's McGowan operating in the red zone. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. And that incomplete pass caused
that incompletion.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. They get him to play. On third and long, he has to throw for it. And they can't make the connection.
We're going to take three. We're going to take three. We're going to take three.
Defense there that time. It's third and long. They're expecting pass, and they're mixing up their looks. They're trying to change the picture pre-snap to post-snap to confuse the quarterback.
Out of the chute, quick toss to the right.
Somebody has to guard that.
That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like.
And he
oh yeah,
get home.
Arch Manning is down.
Down at the 7-yard sack.
Send a blitz.
On third down, he drops to throw.
Oh my!
Makes a connection.
How did they get that out there?
He'll have it.
I'm looking to throw the ball down the field. What's open? My running back. Find him, hit him, let him do the rest. Good job.
What are y'all doing?
He's got some space. Just. The give to the tailback.
How many tackles he gonna break?
They find
Able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for it.
on third and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground here. Back to pass. It's Manning. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns! Quick. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Got it set up on the outside.
Blocking.
Well, this offense will screen you in a variety of ways. They'll throw receiver screens, tight end screens. The running back screen also a big part of what they like to do, like you just saw there.
On third and long, try to convert through the air. Oh, he can. Quickly complete.
Oh, yeah, he fumbled. He fumbled.
And the defense jumps on it. They get that turnover.
He fumbled.
He really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity. He lost it high and deep down the left side. And he makes the catch at the 10. Timeout. And with just a few seconds remaining here in the first half, they'll try to kick a field goal. Good, right down the boulevard. Field in a hurry. The big man is nimble.
Nimble, fast, quick, athletic. That's just all words.
Ready to strike. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. Gives it on the option.
He got that.
He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short.
Now, fourth down.
And it comes as absolutely no surprise. The offense will stay on the field and go for it on 4th and inches. Hand off to the fullback.
It's a first.
They bring him down, and not before he's able to pick up the first down.
Yeah, there's so much aggressiveness in college football, and I'm here for it. I want all of it. Nice job, 4th and short. I'm buying my club, and now 1st and goal inside the 5. I'm trying to get that touchdown.
You don't get him, that big boy.
He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line.
And this is the area of the field where it gets really, really tough. Because the red zone, you know you got to run the football more. Well, this defense is #1 in the nation against the run. So I look for this offense to be more physical, be creative, try to find ways to run the ball against this defense that is so dynamic.
Let's see what the offense dials up on 3rd and goal. Slams ahead. And he's knocked down.
Interesting decision here if you're the head coach. Just try to run it on 3rd down. No can do. You've got the touchdown lead, but you really could make a statement. You could really seize a lot of momentum here early in the second half. If you go for it and hit and lead by 14, that's a whole different ballgame.
He'll set up to throw. Rushes on him. Tries to get it on the ground.
No.
Shakes off the man. Turning on the
You
jets.
cannot do
There he
that.
goes. Slippery
He's
slide.
tackled in the backfield.
Wants to throw again. Quarterback now breaking the field.
You know this quarterback is athletic, but we've got fast guys too. And that time, that was a great play call defensively.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. A touchdown here on 3rd and goal really ratchets up the game pressure. They'll try to blast their way in.
Get in there.
Touchdown Wildcats. And they've moved up front here in the 4th, getting to the first down. He's got the tight end. They'll stop it. Now facing a 3rd and long from the 50-yard line. From the gun, wants to pass.
First.
Caught near the sticks. It's long. The Wildcats need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on 3rd down. Tight end now in motion. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down.
Oh,
and they can't hook
he got bumped.
To the air, it's Manning. He's taking a deep shot. Snatches it on the right. Coverage. Linebackers trying to create some confusion. Tight end finds a soft spot. 2 tough inches on 3rd down. To the ground to try to pick up the first. They stopped him cold in the backfield, and all he needed was inches on 3rd down. Desperate to convert, and he'll throw it.
That's a knockout.
Makes the grab. It's a first down. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the first down.
That's supposed to be a knockout.
No gain on the play.
So now it's 2nd and long. Looking up top, and time is of the essence.
Tackling.
Makes the grab. Fights off a defender.
Man, quarterback, receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
And
Breaking
they'll
3
get to the line
tackles.
and spike it to stop the clock.
No gain on the play. Brings up 4th down.
It's a 1-score game late, and they've got to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Converts on 4th down, still going. And he's chased out of bounds, but not before he gets the first down, stops the clock, and has them on the move trying to get the late score. Dropping back, it's Manning. Escapes.
Oh, he's sacked. He's sacked. It's over. It's over. Upset alert.
A hostile environment can have a major impact on even the most composed, well-prepared team. So how much
Second
did the
upset
crowd
of the
play a factor
season.
in this upset?
Well, this is what makes college football so great. The home crowd and how they were able to impact this game. No doubt about it, Dave.
Is winning us games. 18 for 32, 26. Ew. Seven for 136. These like real numbers. We're putting a real. How many? What is our defense went stupid? Defense went stupid. 2 TFL, 2 TFLs. 1 sack, half sack, half sack, half sack. 1 pick. We lurked that right there. We get the 4-star D tackle Patrick Saban out of Mississippi. We get that 3-star halfback out of Frankfurt, and then another 3-star edge rusher from Louisville. Another 3-star out of Lexington, free safety. This is what we needed. We needed just to get some depth. We get Devin from Pikeville, Kentucky, 4-star halfback. We get our first 5-star Isaac Regis from Chattanooga, Tennessee, edge rusher. First 5-star that we've gotten so far. That was a great week. For some commits to come in. We lost a 4-star right tackle, Juan Cloud, to Minnesota, and then we lost the left tackle to Arkansas. But I mean, that was a good week. We do need tackles bad, bro. We need tackles bad. And we are now ranked number 23 in the nation. Let's see how far did they go down? They were number 6. They dropped all the way to 15. Dang. And Georgia, looked like Georgia's dropping too. They lost to Ole Miss and we beat Ole Miss. It's crazy how things work. We need this dude to commit, bruh. We need the 5-star. Tell him we need the 5-star. We need the 5-star. We need the 5-star. Tell him we need the 5-star. He's close to committing. 4-star athlete, dual threat quarterback, 6'4". We in a recruiting battle right now. And we already in his top 5, so. Some house on him. Schedule a visit. Florida week. Conference prestige. All right, now we 4th in the nation in recruiting class.
Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling.
Number 23 versus number 22. See how this goes. 3-0, 7-3, 10-7, 17-7, 14-7, 23-14, 23-17, 29, 17, 29, 20. Oh. Let's jump in.
Pile up on 2nd and 8, long
They're really
way to
trying
go.
to ISO that dude.
Quarterback will keep it.
Do that. I'm fine running the football, but you've got to be more productive than what we've seen on these last 2 plays.
Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. Looking downfield, it's Aguilar.
Sack.
A deep throw as the clock winds down. Wants to go up top. Grabbed behind the line, it's Thomas.
That's a sack.
Really use a few yards here on 3rd down because from here, it would be a 61-yard attempt.
What?
Wide open spaces. It's a
You gotta
running
let him
room.
go.
Touchdown! Late in the 4th quarter. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. They're working that left side. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again.
Now, you've seen the evolution of these slot receivers. They're just matchup nightmares. They're hard to get your hand on. A lot of times, they're off the football. You can't jam them. These guys are so productive, and offenses really feature their best players most time in those slot positions.
Just outside the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 21. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Makes the grab. It's McGowan. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there.
Guys have the backfield now. It's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on you.
Using his feet to buy time. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
You just got to know the situation of the game, obviously. After that incompletion, now setting up third down, you still got timeouts. You can attack the middle of the field. It's all out there for you. There's no need to panic. Because of those timeouts, you still have an eternity to get back in this game.
Yep.
Timeout called by the offense. 23 seconds remaining in the game. So now the opportunity with a touchdown to take the lead. He might want another play. He's looking to throw. Under fire. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
This really has been a masterclass by the quarterback with decision-making, right? We've already seen him throw multiple touchdown passes in the game. He's understood when to take his shots and when to throw it away when things aren't there, like on that last play.
And I'm so interested to see how this young man responds, man. Like, he has been really good all game long. Put up some big numbers, but now it's prime time. It's a big moment. Can he step up in this spotlight, make a big drive, make a big play?
He got it!
And with that, they move out front here in the fourth.
Man, what a great job by this offense doing.
Now on the option. Into the end zone, the two incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on.
And man, this is a tough spot to be in as this offense. And the defense is so deep, and you wonder if that's why they threw the ball underneath. But golly, with the clock where it is, you have to get somewhere down the field to give yourself a chance, an opportunity to maybe be successful at the end of this football game.
With the win today, they're now bowl eligible, and that's certainly worth celebrating, at least to some degree, wouldn't you say, guys?
Yeah, listen, at the start of the year, there are a lot of goals that get put up on the blackboard. Reaching a bowl game is one of them. So now you can go ahead and check that off. But if you're this football team, you're not celebrating that tonight. You're looking to build on this win moving ahead because they've got bigger goals down the road.
They do, and they've shown you some good flashes throughout the season, man. Some moments that really say this team could be really, really good. And so I think you continue to improve. You know at the end of the season, I get to take a vacation.
We get the 5-star Caleb Pride to commit. 5-star cornerback out of Mississippi. Let's go. I'm just going to have to let Dante start, bro. We get motivator unlocked. Okay. Tactician unlocked. We could possibly get into the college playoffs. Do we have anybody in the award races? Probably not, but you know. Okay, so they got the actual award names in there now. They only had like a few of them. I don't see no Kentucky players. Don't see no Kentucky players. See one left guard. That's cool, bro. The next game we will play is the Louisville game, so all these games are gonna be simmed. I won't hop in. I'll just let them send through. Okay, so we take our second loss of the season at the hands of Florida. 4-point loss. They are now in the top 10. Kentucky versus Louisville. I'm on the other side of the rivalry game, man. Let's do that all black and let them come out with the all red. So we're gonna do black and blue versus red and white.
One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome, everyone, to Louisville, Kentucky, L&N Stadium, home of the Cardinals. As we'll see the number 19 team in the country, the Kentucky Wildcats, taking on a team from the ACC, the Louisville Cardinals. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. And the Cardinals will kick it away first. On the move from inside is 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So the Kentucky Wildcats offense will have the first possession of the game. When it comes to rivalry games, no matter what the records are, you can expect to see a good, tight, close game. Yeah, but sometimes you don't. Last year in the battle for the Bluegrass, Louisville jumped on top 20-0 and never looked back, throttling the Cats.
It's hard to win a game when you turn it over 5 times, and that's what happened with Kentucky. They were never able to get a rhythm on offense, and you add to that David Louisville running for over 350 yards. I mean, they dominated their in-state rival.
I think that's the most embarrassing part. Like, it wasn't throwing the football over the yard. It was...
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
One thing you know about this defense, they have got a pass rush. You cannot be predictable, especially when it comes to throwing the football.
And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. Kentucky sent out the punting
unit.
Not
gonna let up.
3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He'll field the punt and look for room. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play.
Okay.
So Louisville's offense has the ball for the first time. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power. All those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Rides the back on the option, the give.
Tackle.
And he needed just a single yard, and he did not get it. What a stout play by this defense.
Great tackle, actually.
His first one of the day gave that leg a workout 5 times in last week's victory. They are stuck deep in their own territory and trying to get out, opening the drive from their own 3. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Offside. Defense.
So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. Boy, as a defense, you hate to just hand out first downs on a penalty. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. These two first met in 1912 and both have a rich history of stars. John Unitas, Lamar Jackson from Louisville, Bear Bryant, Tim Couch at Kentucky through the years. The rivalry is a great one, fellas.
That's a great list of people to think about in this rivalry. Obviously, it runs deep, and the uniforms are solid, right? Like bright red, blue on the other side, just a nice color clash.
Yeah, visually and optically, you're right. This is a very good-looking rivalry game, but it's also good on the field. There's a lot of talent assembled here today.
Makes the grab across the 50 and down and out of bounds at the 44. A good pickup on that one. This Kentucky offense doing work. They're set up with another first down. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are
definitely tried to get up the field.
The analytics nerds say the goal is at least 4 yards on 1st and 10. Throws to the tight end. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. They were on the move, but 2 straight incompletions had them staring at 3rd and 10. It's caught downfield. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. The Wildcats, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. A 1st down run in the red zone. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking to fire. Into the end zone. And he can't find his man as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity.
And those sting for offenses, man. You've got an opportunity to get in the end zone, to get the touchdown. It's not easy. It's hard to get guys open. He comes open, and the quarterback, man, I bet he wishes he had that one back.
Touchdown, Kentucky! Fitted in the window for the score.
And it's so underrated.
That's a crazy catch.
The line to gain here is the 43-yard line, and it's 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Got room on the return. And a big return. The Cardinals are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Give to the single back. They tried to go smash mouth. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Looking for a man. It's Moss. Throws toward the end zone. And that one is right on.
Bro, where's the key moments?
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He's going to let one fly down the middle.
You gotta catch that, boy. You played for Alabama.
Right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
Boy, you played for Alabama.
I love taking deep shots. I think it makes cornerbacks play honest, safeties play honest, and you could tell just missed a little bit deep on that shot. But listen, those are shots that we want to take because the risk is definitely worth the reward.
Off the play fake. Pocket breaking down. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. Kentucky will be forced to punt. Fair catch is collected at the...
Wow. Where's the key moments?
Here on 3rd down for this offense. Trying to pick it up on the ground.
He didn't even
They'll
reach
mark
for
him
it.
down right there, but it'll be enough for a Kentucky 1st down.
Oh, he did.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
And maybe the big fella can jumpstart this offense a little bit. They got to get some points, and he's that big physical guy, breaking some tackles, making some plays. Here in the 4th quarter, they're going to need it.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone.
How is it that far?
And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
Once you start to get down here towards the goal line, it's so much more difficult to throw the football. And you really want to stretch the defense sideline to sideline and use your speed and take advantage of the grass when you see it. They try to take a little bit of a shot down the field unsuccessfully. Nice job by this defense.
Hauls it in, the first down and more. The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6. And if they want to take the lead, can't be thinking field goal here. They'll need a touchdown to go up in the 4th. Touchdown, Wildcat! Now on third down for this offense. Looking to throw. Those two not on the same.
What?
So on fourth down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot.
Bruh,
The field goal is no good.
Not catch that.
They are stuck deep in their own territory and trying to get out, opening the drive from their own 3. Running into the open space. He's loose. Quick timeout call by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. And the Wildcats with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate. Ball back and save his. To the line on third and short, trying to convert here. And with this place rocking, the crowd forces a false start.
Wow.
False start on offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. And if you didn't know this was a big play, the crowd is telling you, a huge third down. Got him downfield. And that's where they'll mark him, but a very productive play, and they'll move the chains. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense.
Nothing.
Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The Wildcats now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. Certain moments in the game you know are just a little bit bigger. Here's one of them. Big play coming on third and long. Quarterback making checks. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He took a hit as he threw it. Couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and fourth down's coming. Kentucky sends out the punting unit. They're up to a half dozen kicks today. Clock's for a play to close this deal out. Good field position here as they start this drive from their 43. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Fires to the wideout. And wings it incomplete.
And I'm going to be really curious to watch this offense and see how much faith and trust they have in themselves and the weather, right? Like, it's passing situation. It's a 2-minute situation. You practice spreading this ball all over the field. Can you do that? Because this is not ideal weather, and you can't make a mistake here.
Well, they've thrown 2 straight incompletions, and they just need to play pitch and catch on this next play. They're down a possession, and you don't have to necessarily get the first down right here. But if you don't get it, you've got to at least keep the 4th down man.
Fires one high and deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Man, you got to love this defense. Being dialed in, being ready for the pass late in this football game when you needed to stop, playing tendencies, breaking on the football, 3 straight incompletions. Way to rise up by this defense.
On 4th down, they're taking to the air. He's going up top here late in the game. Oh, he dropped it.
That's a stop. That's a stop.
Kentucky had the horses today, and they ran well down the backstretch and made it all the way to the wire to outlast Louisville and take home the Governor's Cup. That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football. They took it right down to the wire, final game of the season, but they are now bowl eligible, and they can cash in on those extra practices and bonding time.
It's really a great moment. Like, you work so hard, and listen, this team, the season didn't go exactly how they wanted it to go, but to end on a high note is really good. And yes, Palmer, talking about those moments, the free vacation, the hotel, the new spot, the new things you get to do, the practice is fine, but extra time with your boys.
No doubt about it. Memories that will last a lifetime. The bowl experience is something today in the college football playoff that gets over.
Get another 3-star to come in. That'll help with the ratings. Quarterback Kevin Jennings from SMU wins Heisman. And we take on Pitt in a bowl game. Okay, so we did not make the college football playoffs. That's fine. I see a team that we beat in there. So that means we're not too far off. Early National Signing Day. We dropped to 9. But we're not that far off, bro. We get some commits to come in. Some transfers will be good. Job offers. Staff moves. Matt Rule. Damn, he got fired. I'll bring him in to be our DC or something like that. Can I fire these dudes? We take on Pitt. We taking on Pitt. Should be a game that we win.
Glad to have you with us from Tampa. Raymond James Stadium as a couple of teams get set to square off in the Union Home Mortgage Gasparilla Bowl. While this game caps off the regular season, how that season is remembered will be impacted greatly by what happens in this game. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Pittsburgh Panthers, taking on the 14th ranked team in the land, the Kentucky Wildcats. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Using his legs, it's McGowan. He couldn't get it to the corner as this defense opening things up with a big play.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Looking to the big tight end.
That's a flag.
Another incompletion on third down. Kentucky will be forced to punt. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Cradles it at the 35. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. So the Pitt Panthers offense will have its first possession of the game.
Oh, we got money. We got money. We got money, church.
They'll start this drive and snap it from the 40. Rides to back and leads it.
Down.
And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Snagged in the middle, it's Law. Dragged down at the 46 after a pickup of 5 and the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. He lobs one high down the left side. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection. Working well behind the sticks on second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play.
Get this quarterback out of here.
This defense was ready for go balls. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
Kentucky sends out the punting unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fair catches.
Man, this quarterback doo-doo.
They'll get this drive started from their own 45-yard line. Leaves it with the running back. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. Kentucky going quickly.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Shows him the stiff arm. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. The Wildcats have a lot of options on second and inches. Out of the gun to give to the back. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Looking to throw on first down. Throws for the tight end. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back to pass. He hurls one deep down the left side. And he makes the catch inside the 10.
No eyes, no picks.
The big gain on offense, and the play will stand. The offense declines the penalty. And the Wildcats are on the move. They'll move the wide receiver. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. And he got nothing, and the line of scrimmage is still the 5-yard line. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Wants to go up top. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass.
2nd and goal, no dice for this offense. If I'm on offense right now, I'm thinking about who are my mismatches? Who are my big bodies out wide that I can throw them the football and they can make a play over top of somebody.
Snagged out of the air. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Wildcats!
I don't know why my camera keeps dying.
They are pinned deep in their own territory. They'll snap it from their own 4 to start the drive. Out of the gun, the inside give. Looks as if he'll work his way forward and get it up to about the 11-yard line. And the Wildcats can really attack on this 2nd and short. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Determined run, but he stopped after 2 yards down at the 13. Offense a little backed up here, and boy, would it help to convert this 3rd down. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. They'll have to hustle if they want to get off another snap before the end of the period.
Snap it.
We've reached the break, and Kentucky is on top. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Lots of time left, and we are ready to get back to it and open the 2nd period. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. After the run, now to throw.
Oh,
a little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
Man, as a quarterback, you've got to be careful. He's lucky there. If you miss high throwing over the middle of the field, oftentimes that results in interception. So lucky that ball was incomplete.
Takes a hit as he fires. It's picked off, and that's number 10.
All you gotta do is
nice pickup.
make the first pass, bro.
They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Brown. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Look, you can't take away everything, right? So you give them that and rally and make a solid tackle.
Yeah, and a lot of times in zone coverage, I like when I can get all the eyes on the quarterback. I like when I can see the routes and see him develop in the middle. And you could tell they had keys on the tight end. He wasn't going anywhere after he caught that football.
On 3rd and long, try to have a big completion here.
We got him.
It's a big stride inside the 10.
We got him.
Touchdown, Kentucky. Oh, that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
One of the
This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. They're going to run it. And some room to work. Knocked down after getting 6 all the way out to the 34-yard line.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Blasted as he lets it go. A strike downfield. They'll get him down before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. The offense lining up for a 1st down play.
Right behind 75.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Got the 1st down and more. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. Kentucky back at it with a fresh set of downs. They'll toss it to the outside on the left. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Looking to fire. Working that left side now. He'll pick up a few before being knocked out of bounds at the 31.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly. Has no choice but to throw it away, and it'll bring up 4th down. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on.
That's good.
The official says no good.
14 up.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Got his man downfield. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down at the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to the back. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
Man's a bully.
Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. Wants to fire on 2nd down. He unleashes a long one. Makes a catch at the 20. Touchdown, Kentucky! Once he got some room, it was over. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Here comes the heat. And he'll be knocked down at the 2-yard line. The Wildcats with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. From his end zone, he'll have to get rid of it. Right on the money. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20.
Oh, wide open.
He's got an open man. He'll make a play on 3rd down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. He's going to let one fly down the middle.
Ooh.
And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Got his man in the middle. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Incomplete. He threw that one up for grabs and into traffic. Fortunate to get it back. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to go up top and time's running out the half.
He got that. He got that.
They will score. Touchdown, Wildcats.
And they trust their QB to execute like.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Running back searching for a hole. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical.
He's stuck in the mud.
Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes, as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection.
And you've seen this formula work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
Another incompletion on third down.
I understand why
Kentucky will be forced to punt. Wants to bring it back.
I understand why you transferred from Alabama, buddy.
Let's see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line. Might be changing the route.
Prove me wrong.
Motion from the wide receiver. Off the play fake on first down. He's got it down the left. And a pickup of better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. Looking downfield on first down. Throws to the tight end. Grabbed over the middle. It's Brown. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be first and goal. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Wildcats!
It's our best game yet.
Wants to go up top on first down. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. The Wildcats have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to pass. Throws to the wideout. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol.
Linebackers going to move different.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. Kentucky sent out the punting unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. No fair catches here, looking for room. Excellent coverage that. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Give to the running back. Oh, it's loose. Sometimes the ball just bounces your way, and the offense very lucky to keep possession on that one. I don't know if it was luck or aggression or just a fortuitous bounce, but at least they've got the ball back.
Well, one thing I do know, Reese, this running back has got to do a better job with ball security. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win this game. They're very lucky they were able to jump on top of that.
Just nosing into enemy territory at the 49. It's 1st and 10.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
Well, with the defense trailing, they're trying to dictate to the offense now. Really nice blitz call that time. Blowing the run play up for a huge loss. You're probably going to see that again. They're trying to find a way to create a takeaway, create negative plays, and get the ball back.
When these wide receivers work the middle of the field, so much of this is feel. Understanding where the holes are in the zone, or understanding how to get leverage on a man. And these wide receivers are dangerous nowadays because they do it so fast and see that so quick and make those plays over the middle.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll give it to the back. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1.
Well, you got to think in his mind right now, ball security is at a premium, right? He's had a problem with that earlier in this game, but with the lead now.
He'll off one deep down the left side. Catch inside the 30 and still running. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. That last big play has them in business just outside the red zone. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the catch.
Oh, my God.
Touchdown, Kentucky. And they add 6. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking for space. It's McGowan. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Quick timeout call by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. And the Wildcats are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Complete downfield. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Boy, the defense really needed to get off the field there, and they just couldn't do it, and it's a fresh set of downs.
Man, that hurts. When you're trailing late in the ball game, you need those stops, and you get them to 3rd down. You get them to those critical points. Now they get the 1st down. You don't have many left. You better get aggressive.
Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. And the Wildcats are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. That'll be enough for the 1st down as they stop him at the 43-yard line.
And this is exactly what this offense wants and wants to continue to do. A couple more 1st downs. They just got 2 1st downs. A couple more 1st downs, run the clock with the lead. Great recipe for getting the win.
2-minute timeout arrives, and this defense desperately needs to get the football back.
Oh, we can get out.
Typically, you only see this at the end of the game or end of a half. I'm not really sure why we're getting an early peek at victory formation.
And after that negative play on offense with the lead late in the game, I think there's still ways that you can be creative and run the football, but not be so obvious. So zone read type plays, fake dives and pitches to the running back to get him outside, jet sweeps. You can find other ways to keep the clock moving, even though the defense knows you're going to run it.
Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. And the quarterback's just going to take a knee. They were unfazed by that earlier 4th down failure and will try for a 2nd time in this one. They're just trying to rub it in, buying some time, trying to make magic with his feet. That will be the final play as they make the stop, and the clock has expired here. Well, this was an offensive showcase out there today. We thought it would be a high-scoring game, and it certainly delivered.
If you love offense, then you love this type of game. Both offenses going up and down the field, seemingly at will, throwing the ball, running the ball. But David, I feel like if you're a fan of defense, maybe this wasn't your cup of tea.
More defense options. You didn't really get too much of that stuff, but listen, you got to get a few stops late in the game. You got to get just kind of one stop with this many points that was being scored. You got the stop late. That's why you got the dub.
That's going to do it for us here, and for these two teams, that's going to do it for a season.
2025 history. Texas Tech versus Texas A&M in the national championship. And Texas Tech won. Who won the SEC? Because I didn't see. I guess it don't matter. Yeah, conference championship, SEC. It was Texas A&M versus Texas. Okay. So the SEC just went crazy. That's what it was. Now this is where the magic begins. All season woes, players leaving. Let's see. Junior running back transfer because of playing time. Not persuaded. Junior left edge. Not persuaded. Oh, we need to keep you, buddy. Wow. He's decided to stay. Okay, thank you. Thank you very much. He's decided to stay. Thank you very much. Yeah, I definitely want the young bulls to stay. Not being persuaded. Okay. So we got 3 people to stay. Yeah. Well, we're losing some good players though. I wish we would have kept Ashton Cozart. He was a good little slot guy. So this should be portal week 1. Yep, portal week 1. We didn't have nobody that went to the draft. Oh, we did. Our left guard, Joshua Braun, went 2nd round. We got to definitely replace our O-line. Okay. So yeah, transfer portal, we are number 9 in the nation for recruits. So what about those 3 stars that was there? Oh, I guess they all signed. I didn't know. Okay. So let's go see who we can get in the portal. Cam Coleman, definitely somebody I would want to bring in here. Cam Coleman. Koi, Perch, definitely somebody I would want to bring in here. I don't really think we need another running back. But we'll see. Not heavily. We don't really need. We can. Let's go, Amari. Ashton Stamps from LSU. A left tackle. Tool Johnson. Let's go try to go get some guys. Let's definitely go try to get some guys. Quarterback. Definitely want to see about quarterback. So Caden Velkamp, he's probably will be like the best available quarterback. Auburn, pure runner. I wish we would be able to see these stats. But do I want another pocket passer, bro? We can see, check these two guys right here. Cal State and yeah, check those two guys right there. Wide receivers. Kenny Odom, nah. Eugene Hilton. Rodney Harris. We definitely need to be looking at O-line for sure. Six, 7 true sophomore, true junior. Offensive guard. Anybody interested in this? It's a 3-star from Cincinnati. Two dudes from Hawaii. Edge rushers. True freshman from Tennessee. He's 308 though. 308 pounds. You're a big dude. Deshaun Womack, definitely somebody I'd be interested in. Colin Simmons is leaving, but we won't be able to get him. D tackle. Selah. Hey. Come on, Selah. Come hoop, Selah. You ain't gotta go too far. Garrett Stover. Tyler Martin. We're gonna drop some dudes from our board for sure. Hold on. Transfers. See. Scout. It's in the house on quick. 91 speed, 96 acceleration. I know Cam Coleman's fast and he's tall. 93 speed, 6'3". Ashton Stamps, he's like 92 speed, 93 speed. Yep. And with the 5-star we got, would be crazy. Bring in this left tackle. Bring him in. I think he's from Wisconsin, I believe. Sammy Brown from Clemson, 92 speed, linebacker. These are the type of players we need. 90 throw power, 75 speed. Damn, you slow as shit. Go to a 5-star game. Sean Womack. Hold on, cause we might be able to go get another like corner or something too. Colton Hood. Ooh. I like Colton Hood. I like Braden Rogers too. Jamari Sharp. I think we will have a better shot at Jamari Sharp though, and I think he's fast too. Yeah, 94 speed. He got platinum quick jump. Can I remove these dudes off my board now that they're committed, or no? I don't think so. Okay. Recruiting process. We got locked out of the quarterback. That's fine. Somebody else locked us out too. Okay, a blessing in disguise, because now we can, you feel me? Do I still need a scholarship? Backfield creator. A pure runner. Let's see what he looked like though. What do he look like? 86 speed, 90 throw power. And he's a junior. Honestly, I'm okay with getting a little bit faster. I'm gonna go all in on him. And then let's go all in on him. Maybe try to get another mic. Let's see. He's a junior too. Let's try to get Garrett Stover. Man, we could have got Roger Pleasant. Alright, we're ready to do it. They ready to visit, but they ain't got like their motives at. Playing style, pro potential. Conference prestige. Schedule is a visit. Let's do week 3. Playing style. Just left tackle. Championship contender, conference prestige, and what else? We're second on his board. Playing style, pro potential. They not playing about that pro potential at all. Hard still yet. Pro potential. So let's do that for them visits. Let's go with his bid. Week 4. Get him on a visit this week. His bid is 40. That's tough. Championship contender, pro potential. Wish I could get Deshaun this week. Championship contender. Damn. Playing style. All right. Hopefully we can sign. This could be huge for us. We get a 4-star. We get 4-star Cam Coleman from Auburn transfer. Hoy Perch from Minnesota transfer, 4-star. Ashton Stamps transfer from LSU. We get 4-star Sammy Brown, who transferred from Clemson. 5-1. We get 3-star true freshman, who's gonna be a sophomore. We got him transferring from, I forgot where he transferred from. I want to say SMU. 3-star, well, 2-star center out of Hawaii. 3-star Jamari Sharp from Indiana. Hopefully we can still get this quarterback. It looked like Deshaun Womack signed with Penn State. Damn, that's gonna hurt us. Definitely could have used both of these dudes. I forgot to put my hours on them. That's what it was. Damn, I picked the wrong girl. So it might be that. Was you still trying to play? Dang, we the 8th recruiting class, bro. How are we gonna get up to 5? We got 13 4-stars, 11 3-stars, and 2 5-stars. Hey, I feel like that's enough. That's a great amount. there any 5 stars left in the portal? Probably not. Any 4 stars left in the portal that we can just sign just because. Transfers. Offer to put 50 on them boys. Ready for visits. Damn, can't even get him in a visit. He about to commit though. He about to commit. Damn, they ran it up on us all because we picked the wrong shit. That'll really fuck you up is what it's looking like. If you pick the wrong one, it'll definitely mess you up. Can I sway him? What is it, gamer? And then it's looking like he about to commit too. We're gonna have a new quarterback in Kentucky. A mobile quarterback at that. We got 4 in the stream. Appreciate y'all coming through. Would you still trying to play though? Cause I'm about to end this. 4-star out of Utah transfer. The left guard, I think he was from Toledo. Yes, 4-star Gavin Wizmat out of Jacksonville State. Ahmad Hardy from Missouri. Jeremiah Wilson, transfer from Florida State. I'll take that, bro. I'll take that. I'll definitely take that. They kind of hold us out of not being top 5, though. I feel like that was a top 5 class. 32, we brought in 32 people. This is just 5 stars, bro. You gotta hit at least 3 5 stars is what it's looking like. Or you gotta bring in a crazy amount of 4 stars. That's a crazy class, though. A very crazy class. So we got Gavin Wizmat from Jacksonville State. He's gonna be our new starting quarterback. He's a senior, but hey. Then we brought in Ahmad Hardy. He's gonna be running with with Dante. Dante's gonna be more like of a power back for sure. And then he's gonna be like an every down back. Wide receivers, brought in Cam Coleman. And then we got a couple 4-star receivers that we brought in. As well as transfer. We brought him in too. He's a sophomore, so he'll be able to develop. Tight end, brought in David Lee. We just need to get faster at tight end. That's really our problem. So we're gonna have to build him up for sure. Left tackle. It's gonna be a struggle next year. Gonna be a struggle. Ooh, boy. Freshman, the freshman 5-star, Isaac, he is 78 overall. He's already our best edge rusher. Well, yeah, best edge rusher. So where will we? I think we should move. Move him to Mike. They want a signal caller in Mike. What if we change our not our formations, but yeah, our formations. Scheme and playbook. Let's try 4-3. They still want a signal caller. That's cool. Oh, he would change to a signal caller. I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that. He can play Mike. Yeah, he can play Mike. You don't like that playing style though? So we might want to just keep him as a wheel, huh? It's cool, he can play there. No, bro, we'll figure it out, bro. He's gonna play Mike. Let him play Mike. Let him play the mic. And let's move him to mic too. Now corners. We so deep at corner. So deep at corner. I love it. One of y'all boys can play strong safety. We got two nice ass safeties. We got a deep cornerback on. Might even move some niggas in a box, for real. And then we got two athletes. We got our freshmen. Don't want to do the training results right now. Because I think you got to go through individually and do it. How many points you got? You got 45 skill points, or is it just... So let me see if that's just for him, or is it different for every player? Okay, yeah. Oh, bet. Say that. 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 He goes up to a 94 overall. I should do a position by position, but I want to make us a man. Coy goes up to a 94 overall. Ashton Stamps. Perfect. Perfect. He goes up to a 93 overall. Cam Coleman. .91 catching. Route running again. 99 deep route, 96 release. He's gonna be great. He 95 overall junior. Dante. least get him 91 speed. I like that. And then put that on route running. Teo Johnson. 92 speed. Get your play work and awareness up. And then your hands. I'm gonna just do this off stream and I'm gonna come back. But hey, first season's done. We gonna come back for season 2. Hopefully get into the playoffs with Kentucky. But hey, college football 26 is here. I'm about to drop some bangers, bro. I'm about to drop some bangers. It's a work in progress, bro. I'm figuring out what I want to do, how I want to do it. So bear with me. But hey, it's your boy Swancho. If you want season 2, spam that like button.